Hey guys, welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. This is Lance Ortega coming out of our Belton location. Today, I have the pleasure of showing you this beautiful 2023 Dutch Star. It is a 4328 model. It is almost the twin to the 4369. A lot of similarities, but one of my favorite features is the kitchen, and we're going to get to see that here in just a little bit. But I really wanted to take some time and talk to you about the special savings that you can get on this thing. This coach has an MSRP of $710,842. I've never seen this in the industry. We're going to go ahead and advertise this price to you guys. This is going to be a great deal for somebody. It is a 37% off this coach. We're asking $447,831. I've got a brand new 24 Country Star that's $442. So you're getting a Dutch Star at a Country Star price. Give me a holler if you guys are interested in this coach, but let's go ahead and get started. So when we look at this coach, I want you to look at the front here. We've got the mobile eye detection. So what this is going to do, this is going to recognize your signs. It also has collision mitigation, so it'll actively brake when you start getting too close to prevent any kind of a collision. It's got the 360-degree Omniview system, so it's got 7 cameras on the outside of the coach total. So you got your bird's eye view, your left, right, and rear. So this coach, I think it's got about 101,000. I'll have to look at the MSRP to verify. About 101 or more in options, so it's loaded with options. Now our first bay here is going to be our electronic bay, so if a power seat goes out, your locks, it's very easy to access here. You got your little fuse caddy, so you don't have to go hunting for fuses. Now this coach is going to be sitting, again, like I said, on a Spartan chassis. This is going to offer you independent front suspension. So next level up on chassis. And then you've got your 365/70 R22s. These are some monster tires, just really, really big. And one of the other things that I like is that you have dual fuel. So when you're going up to the fuel station, you don't have to worry about what side of the pump is, because you can do it from either side. It's 150-gallon fuel. If we stand back and you look at the awning over here, it spans over the dinette and the living room. And it will have power window awnings. I like the power window awning over the manual because you can go out 1 degree, 10. You can kind of adjust where you want that awning to keep that direct sunlight from coming in, but allow just enough to actually light up the area. So you're going to have 6-volt batteries here, and they're going to be on a slide tray. And I just want to show you, because this thing is 37% off. There's so much value in this. Look how easy that rolls out. Your technicians are going to absolutely love you whenever you need to get work done with your batteries. Very, very easy to bring them in and out. We've got a nice little slide tray here. Now this will go either direction, and there's kind of a hint at what the floor is going to look like. Beautiful floors inside this coach. I just love that style of porcelain tile. And as we come down here, I want you to take a look at that massive amount of storage. Now, being built on a Spartan chassis, you're going to see those cross members there. That's part of that star foundation. It helps support the outer walls. That's where all your cabinets are. Your roof, everything's kind of settling on these walls, so having that amount of support is very important. Now, when you move into a higher end coach, you're going to move away from the hot water heater and you're going to move into what's called the hydronic heating. Newmar offers the Oasis system, which heats the water, also responsible for giving you your heat for your air. Just a very robust system. And next bay over, we have our 50 amp 50-foot cord with the surge protection in there. So I love the fact that it's on a power reel, and I like the location of the button here. So you don't have to go reaching in. You can actually just push the button to bring the cord in. Now next bay over is our wet bay. So lots going on here. We have our macerator, which is sleeved. I do like this because if you're dragging this thing around, you're not puncturing and putting holes. You don't want to put a hole in your stinky slinky. It can kind of get a little messy. Now, Some people prefer the macerator, some people prefer the manual dump. So you can do either or. You've got the manual dump set up or you got the macerator. You can go either direction. You've got your stainless hot and cold water shower. You got your water filtration and a place to put a paper towel holder. So, and your fresh water is on a power reel as well. Now, as we stand back and just take a look at this paint job, it is such a beautiful coach. I love the stainless steel that goes along the bottom here, the chrome handles, your tag axle here. They've got the Durbright Alcoa rims, but what I like about it, it's on a 17-degree wheel cut here on the rear axle. So this is going to help really shorten and tighten up that turning radius. So this coach will turn extremely sharp. If you were to measure from that front tire to this first axle, you're about 24 feet. So it's like you're turning on a 24-foot motorhome because you're turning you're shifting your pivot point from this axle to this one. Since this axle now turns, you're eliminating all that wheel scrub. So beautifully done. They even ran the stainless here onto the side-mounted radiator, and you can see they ran the paint design through the grill here as well. Now they did, Spartan does put the air supply here, so if you do have an Air Force One, it's already plumbed, already set up. You got your 15,000-pound tow capacity. This is, as you can see, you got your part of your 360-degree camera system, and then you got another camera above for your backup camera. So again, 7 cameras total on this coach. Absolutely beautiful. You've got your chassis batteries here in the next bay. Couple of disconnects. If you need to get to, let's say, a fuse for your tail lights, it'll be right in here. So very easily accessible. You've got your def tank. And then if we look at the awning here, I mean, these Girard, so these do not come standard. You got your Girard awnings, then you got your Girard Nova awning. Girard awnings just go straight out. The Girard Nova go straight out and then they drop down, giving you a little bit better coverage and shade from the sun. So, and you can see it runs the whole length of the coach, just very impressive. You've got your pegboard here. Now, I like what Newmar does here. They make every space in this coach usable. So behind here is going to be your freshwater tanks, but I like the fact that you didn't have much space to work with, but they made it usable and very practical for everyday use. I also want to point out Newmar's flush wall system. So when you look at the way that Newmar builds these coaches, these slides actually go inside the wall and they end up going flush to help eliminate wind squeal, keeps your seals looking longer, and it's just a nice clean look. And then it does come with central vac, as you can see. It's got a port up there, so if you want to plug your hose in, clean out your cargo bays, you can get all that done. So just loaded with space. You're not going to be hurting for storage on this coach. Now, if you're a tailgater, maybe just like to get out here, watch news in the morning, drink your cup of joe, you've got your outside entertainment with your Bose soundbar. And what I really like about this is the little switch they got right here. If you're listening to radio in your dash radio that are inside, you don't need to go through a menu or a program or any kind of software. It's just a switch. You just switch it from TV to dash. It's just that easy, and it takes the music from your dash and ties it into your Bose speaker. So very simple. You got your 110 outlet, you got USB ports, so plenty of places to plug in, get things charged up. And one of my favorites here is the Dometic freezer refrigerator. And it's on a slide rail. You'll notice how it pulls out. So when your slide is actually out, you can bring this out past the slide. You can get to it. You can go refrigerator, refrigerator, freezer, refrigerator. You can program each side to the level of coolness that you need. So very convenient. And I do like the added little shelf that they built in here. So very handy if you're doing a little barbecue, a little cookout. Just nice to have little places to store things. Now, as we look at the coach here, you'll see that it has the marker lights, but it also has the docking lights on the side here. So as you're going into RV parks, it'll help brighten up the space, and just give you a little bit more light as you're trying to work out in the dark. All right, now as we get ready to come in, you're going to see this keyless entry here. So there's going to be multiple ways to get into the coach. Obviously your key fob, and your keyless entry. And this will allow you to either open up the door, or you can open up your cargo with this, or you can do both. And so Newmar has this saying, when you know the difference. There's just so many things added into this thing. The flush wall system, the star foundation, just little things that they do in their build process that kind of separates them from the rest of the pack. I like the fact that they put a big steel plate right here. Here's the other side of your fuel up, but there's a big steel plate right in here. And if you blow a tire, you're not going to shred your fuel line. It's all protected by a big steel plate. So very important, just that added level of safety and peace of mind. All right, guys, as we get ready to come in here, you'll notice it has the stainless stairs, the trim kit, but you also have this nice little additional storage. So maybe a great place to throw some sandals, maybe a dog leash, that bigger, taller storage, maybe some dog food, but I'll leave it up to your imagination. You've got really nice you got this welded steel screen door, very solid. It's very nice to be able to just pass things through here and close it off and still get that fresh air coming through. All right, well guys, that's a quick peek at what we got going on the outside. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on the inside. All right, guys, well, welcome to the inside of this beautiful 4328 Dutch Star. Man, what an amazing, beautiful RV. I just wanted to keep the slides closed here to give you guys a quick peek of what this thing looks like as you're trying to navigate this. So as you can see, it's a lot of room in here. I can actually get around pretty easily. Now it has this little cutout, so if you need somebody to pass you, you can. I can get back here and get to the pantry. I can open up the refrigerator either way. And then the bathroom has a mid-center hinge here. So this allows me to be able to get in here and get in the bathroom pretty easy. So pretty good open space. And to give you an idea, I'm 6 foot, about 265 pounds. So I'm a little bit bigger. And I just wanted to show you the views. Beautiful views all throughout this coach. The windows all open up so you can get some nice fresh ventilation coming through here. Even with all the slides closed, you still got lots of room to walk around. Great vantage points, no matter where you're sitting. All right, well, let's see if we can get the slides open for you. All right, guys, well, welcome to the inside of this beautiful Dutch Star. So today I just want to start up here real quickly, briefly about explain what we got going on here in the front. So you're going to see we've got a couple of cup holders here. We've got your smart wheel system. You're going to notice that the Spartan did integrate a lot of the functions here. I like how you can flash your front lights, you can flash your marker lights by the push of a button, windshield wipers, you've got your dual monitors. It is a wireless phone charging system here. You also get a wireless phone charging system on the other side. I do like how you can integrate the seating. Now these are both going to be heated seats. So yeah, and this also is a recliner. So you can get a couple of recliners here on both sides. And it really works. These captain's chairs really tie into the space. So when you're done traveling, you get to your destination, you can really incorporate your chairs as furniture. So they're very plush, very comfortable. And you'll notice here too, you've got your entertainment theater seating, tons of storage here in between. You do got this nice little slide tray here, and very deep. You've got room for pillows, blankets, and then across from us we've got a nice couch. It's a trifold couch, so it's a great way to pull that out, sleep a couple of guests. And then you do have this TV that does come out of the counter. And just above, you're going to have your entertainment cabinet, Bose sound bar, And you'll notice the accent lighting all throughout and this beautiful ceiling treatment. Probably one of the nicest ceilings. I would say the only one that would be nicer than this would be my King Air. But man, what a gorgeous ceiling. And I like how you've got all these lights, then you've got a row of lights here, then you've got another row of lights here, you've got another row of lights here, you got your sconce. So just a really nice way to light this area up. And also with this televator, I think the biggest factor to this is I'm not sacrificing my window. So during the day, maybe I don't want to watch my movie, but I have the ability to bring this down. I can keep an eye on my family, my friends over here patio side. So just an intelligent design by Newmar. You do have your power outlet there with USB ports. You've got another power outlet here with USB ports, so you're definitely not hurting for power. Now, one of my favorite parts to this coach is going to be the kitchen, but before we do that, I want to just talk to you about the windows here. So this is going to have the wireless shade control. So by the push of a button, we can bring all the shades down. And at the end of the day, when you're tired, maybe you've been out playing all day, you just want to push a button, call it a night, go to bed. You can do that, push your button, and then all the blinds get stowed. So it does have the day and night MCD shades. And so let's start off over here in the kitchen. You've got this beautiful mounted cabinetry. So again, this is like the sister floor plan to the 4369. The only difference is this actually offers you more cabinet space. So we get all these additional cabinets. So just tons of storage here. And beautiful stainless sink here. And I like what Newmar did here. Newmar did with the sink. You'll notice the divider was recessed, right? It was brought lower, so that way if you're going to get some of those bigger rectangular pans, you can get them down into the sink instead of having to wash it up and outside of the sink. Got your gooseneck faucet. You've got some beautiful built-ins here. Gorgeous cabinetry. You got a place for your trash can. And it does come with the Fisher Paykel dishwasher and just a massive drawer. So man, it's a lot of space. You've got cutting boards here that you can, it's not just beautiful for cover, but it's also practical. What I would probably do is use it here for prep station. So you can actually take that, bring it over here, maybe chop up your vegetables, and you've got a nice little workspace for your prep. Now, it does have induction cooktop. What that means to you is this part does not heat up. It only heats up the pan. So you will need special pans, but you can take this, put it outside on the picnic table because this part doesn't heat up. It's very safe. And if you're going to cook something that kind of has a little bit of smell to it, maybe a little bit higher smoke to it, you don't want to have that inside your coach. You can take it outside, do your cooking out there. Just a ton of space. You notice how deep that goes. You got room for a spice carousel. You got plenty of room over here for toaster, blender. The other thing that I also like is, as I'm here in the kitchen, I've got this big, beautiful window here. So I can open that window. I can communicate with friends and family out there if I need to. Just a great way to do it. You've got this beautiful dinette. Now, what I like here is this part right here. I can put some weight on this and I don't get that trampoline effect. So this is going to be the glacier glaze maple cabinets, and you'll notice they match this stand here with the rest of the cabinets. So just beautifully done. And there are going to be some leaves here that I'll show you here underneath the bed that will fit right in there. And give me just a second. I'm going to grab a chair here. I want to show you the chair was actually designed with the same fabric, same material, heavy duty maple, very solid and rugged, but just adds that extra seating. So you also have an additional chair like this that can go on the other side. So plenty of seating for your friends, your family. All right, we'll go ahead and get this thing stowed. Now you notice too, just above, you got some cabinet space. and you got outlets on both sides. So if you like to telecommute, maybe you just want to have a place to plug in your laptop, keep in touch with friends and family. All right, so great little kitchen area, and just an added benefit here, coach does come with a residential refrigerator with a water dispenser here on the front. So earlier we did see the water filter outside in the wet bay. The refrigerator does come with a water filter. So what I really like about that is, you know, by the time the water comes out of here on the door, it's been filtered twice. So very convenient. And then you also have an ice maker down here, and it does come with a lock. And then that way, when you're going left with the RV, your groceries aren't taken a right and end up on the floor. So beautiful pantry, extra wide double door, no bar down here in the middle. These are all adjustable, so you can adjust the heights, full extension, and each one of these drawers have a lock on it. So if we listen, you can hear that locking mechanism. You just got to push on it to release it. I mean, if you look at this, the cabinetry in here, sometimes, I mean, there's just so much about this coach, but when you really start looking at the details, all the stuff handmade by Newmar, they just did such a great job with this coach. Beautiful backsplash there. I love the position of that vanity, the bowl. Beautiful cabinetry all throughout. And got that nice, perfectly positioned porcelain toilet. Now, as we get ready to come into the bedroom, I want to point out the width of this entry door. So typically when you're going down a hallway, your doors are typically 2 foot 6 inches. So you'll notice how big this opening is. A lot of extra space here. You do have the ability to close it off. So it does have these doors here that will section it off. Now it will also come out part way. So if you just want partial privacy, you can have it. Now coming into this bedroom, you'll notice you've got storage underneath here. This is all felt lined, very nicely done. King bed. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be a sleep number. So this is another added option here where you can adjust the firmness on each side. You got windows that open on both sides. A lot of the controls for the coach are going to be just underneath here. So you can turn lights on and off. You do have a power outlet just above the bed. So a lot of nice features. You do have power outlets on both sides of the bed. And then I'm just going to show you here down in this cabinet, you're going to notice this little cutout right here. If you plug in your cord, maybe to charge your phone, you can run it through that notch. That way you're not just smashing the door on the cord. So intelligent design by Newmar. You've got a nice little closet space here. Nice set of drawers down below. And you'll notice here how I'm walking on this thing. This is a flush floor. So no carpet on the slide outs, which is a huge win. But I do like how I'm not standing here on uneven ground. It's just a nice flush floor all throughout the coach. Now, as we get ready to come into the bathroom, I love the paneling here, this chair rail, the smoked mirror here to help give it a little bit more depth. As we come into the bathroom, just like the 4369, you're going to get the double vanity sink. You got these huge medicine cabinets here. It's got a power outlet up there. You get a third one. I mean, you got all this extra space. I mean, you got tons of room down here, and really nice size shower here. You got that teak seat. You've got your aqua view there, so you can preheat your water before it comes out. And we're going to go ahead and tilt this up so we can get an idea of what that shower head looks like. Beautiful shower head. You got the grab handle there. When things get a little slippery, you got something to grab onto. And then you also have nice little exit door here. In case of an emergency, you can pull this panel off. A ladder will come out. But it's just a nice way made to pass goods through, so you're not having to bring it all the way through the coach if the slides are closed. Does have washer dryer. You got your stacked Splendide What's nice about that is the location, right? Out of the dryer, onto the hanger. So perfect location. You got a safe back there. You got your shoe garage. You have nice access to your valves. If you, for some reason, start to see a little water coming through, you don't have to pull the washer out. You can just open up that cabinet door and then turn the valve off. So again, intelligent design by Newmar. Well guys, that's a quick peek at this thing. We're gonna go sit down at the dinette table here real quick and just go over some of the options, because I really want you to see the value that you're getting with 37% off. It is an amazing value. All right guys, well, real quick, we just want to go over some of the options here because there's just so many. We've got $101,653 in options. The exterior colors were custom done, so it's not something that you just ordered out of the magazine. I think they nailed it. It was just a beautifully done paint job. You've got your glacier glaze, maple hardwood cabinets, they're matte finish, and you've got your on-guard collision system. So Spartan Chassis, which was an $8,400 upgrade, your on-guard collision, which is an $8,100 option, those were added on. So a lot of value there in the chassis. You've got your heated tile floors, central vacuum, dishwasher, your Dometic freezer down in the basement, Sirius radio capability, universal tow module, so you just subscribe to a fee, and you can get through a lot of the tow modules without having to actually stop, pay the fine. You can just keep on cruising. It's got the Winegard SK300 auto satellite, your stacked washer dryer, the exterior TV on the sidewall. You've got your front overhead TV in there in the front by the passenger and driver seat. Euro dinette with the legs and chairs. That was a $2,700 option. Heated captain's chairs. And then the seat that we ordered for the passenger seat was an extra wide seat. So it lends itself to being more like furniture, right? Not just a seat to sit in to get from point A to point B, but something that's very comfortable once you get to your destination. Storage shelves in the rear cap, great place. I call it the shoe garage. Theater seating, that was a $3,300 option. The recessed docking lights, solar prep, surge protector, the power day and night shades, the handle there in the shower, hot water line to the generator. We didn't cover that, but they did run a hot water line to the generator, so if you do want to hook up a pressure sprayer, when you get done smashing bugs, you got your whole front of your coach filled with bugs, it's just going to come off much easier if you've got hot water to hook up to. So you do have that there for your convenience. Your RV SantaCon system, that's a macerator. The stainless steel trim kit all around the coach. The Girard Nova awnings. Now that was a package that also gave you the power window awnings with it as well. And then the kitchen window. Guys, that is a lot of value built into this coach. Again, with an MSRP of $710,842, 37% off, we are selling it for $447,831. If you see yourself RVing in this coach, give me a call. Lance Ortega here at Transwest, Belton, Missouri. You can catch me at 208-290-5750. I look forward to hearing from you.